Hey guys, it's Thursday, June 6th, 2024. I want to go over Nat Gas. Haven't looked at it in a while. We could give it some love. So without any further delay, let's get into it. And by the way, today's my birthday, so wish me happy birthday! June 6th. You know what? It's also Gann's birthday, so we have something in common. Let's see what's cooking with Nat Gas. Let's just start with the basic. You know how I do. I like to look at the market profile, just kind of get an idea where we at. 10-year, we're doing pretty good. We're battling this point of control right here, which is somewhere around 278. We at 283. We got this high here of last month of May at 292. We could close above that. There's a high chance that we may kiss 320, 332, which is the value area high of the month. Actually not the month, the monthly chart using a 10-year time frame. But so far, we're holding good, right smack in the middle of point of control on the monthly chart. Let's see if we could look at the weekly now and kind of get an idea of what's cooking there. My computer's a little slow here. So on the weekly, we're doing good. We are above point of control, which is somewhere around 257. That high right here, 292, they slammed it down, but the bulls came and defended that area and bounced it up. So it looks like it wants to test that 292. An area you want to watch out is right here, starting from like $3 all the way to like 340. You got value area high here. You got the anchored VWAP from August 23rd of $10.02. That is going to probably be possible targets and base stall. But starting from the market profile, it's already giving you clues from $3 onward. It's going to be a tough nut to crack and to push higher and grind. But volume so far is looking good for the week. We're above average and grinding higher. That's good. Let's look at the daily chart and get some clues on the market profile. And I'm using 1 year. You can see that we are. Let's see if we can open this up a little bit. Bring this down. Man, I miss my computer at home. It's like so fast and everything, but this laptop is pretty slow. So we are above point of control on the daily, which is good, using a 1 year, 264. And value area high is 326 all the way to 343. So yeah, there's going to be some resistance. And I'm already looking at this area right here. That's pretty much $3. So if it gets up there, tie-in stops, you can see that the anchored VWAP from the February 20 low. I believe that's the February 20 low anchored VWAP. Let's see. I'm right. It doesn't go. I have to put 2 years, but I want to make sure it's like becoming support now. Let's see. Actually, yep, that is that February 20 low. No, that's different because this is all the way down here. So yeah, so when you change the time frame to 1 year, it's adjusting somewhere else. So that's not accurate. But overall, we are above. I don't know, where is this anchored VWAP coming from? I have two. Let's open this up. Maybe that's the April 14 low. Let's do 3 years. I bet you that's the April 14 low. No. Pretty strange. I only have two anchored VWAPs, and one is just. Oh, I guess I see what it is. I only have 1 year, so this is not. This is not valid. It's picking it up from somewhere else because I'm shortening the time frame, and I'm not picking August 23rd of 20. I think it was that 2022. So yeah, so ignore that. This is the most important one, and we are above that. So knowing that, Just kind of confused that I saw two. We got this high of 364 up here, and we're above point of control. So yeah, so if we could take out 292, there's a high chance that we could get up here and test this upper range. Now the problem is, if we open this up a little bit, bring this down. This is what concerns me. Oops, I don't want to do that. This is the area right here. And that's like from $3 up, even if we take out that 292. So let's go to our simple glance. I wonder how that's going to look. Ooh, look at that. We got a PPS buy signal on the monthly, point of control, battling out the 20 SMA. MACD is positive. Volume is all green here. We're about to crack the mobile bands, which is somewhere around 293. But so far, white candle, Hekanashi, full body. This is looking good to the upside. Weekly, is interesting. On the weekly, we're getting a Tom D mark, TD9. So you have to be careful. So a couple of things here to digest. One is that this week is a TD9, Tom D mark ninth candle. You can see it right here, 9. We got the linear regression channel right up here. I never advise people and traders to start buying from here unless you're like in a crazy parabolic, move. But this is where you want to start locking in profits and let the cycle rinse and repeat and go down if it's going to go down. But this is where you get in trouble and you could get greedy. So linear regression channel, anywhere between that 290, pretty much like $3. It's all that red zone. You got the cloud right here. So TD9 indicator telling you there could be a possible turning point. You got the linear regression channel and you got the cloud right above. So be careful on the weekly. On the daily looks good. And I can't believe I had to open this to like really look. The daily, you're above the cloud. Linear regression channels are pointing up. So these would be supports right here. These would be area. And we had a TD9 indicator. And it kind of kept grinding higher, but then pulled back, chopped back. You're above the 20. You're above the 50 SMA. And you got 292 you got to deal with. So you got to be careful if it's going to be a fake, breakout and slam back, or it's going to continue grinding higher. Let's go to the midpoint chart. Let's just see what's there. I'll probably end it here because I don't want to make this video too long. So looking at the yearly, you're hanging around this pivot high. And this is where the nat gas had a tough time here at you can say like, what is that? 286. There's a pivot here. Let's open this up. Actually, no, let's just leave it there. You got pivot there, 286. You got to be careful. And you got 292. If you could close above that, target to the upside would be your midpoint, which is 317. That's your 50% from the previous range. So that is a very strong level. On the monthly, you're already above it. And you're not even attempting to go kiss it because they try to bring it back down. And this level held around 259 and bounced up. Now, this one I want to open because this one is interesting. I have some trend lines that you want to at least see if the price action is going to break above it. For some reason, I can't. There you go. So you can see there's this trend line. We kissed it there, fail. Kissed it there and fail. Pull back. Change of contract. And I believe I'm in July. Pulled back, chopped around, and now kissing it again. And you're above the 50, so that's good. Let's see any targets to the upside. I guess I got some pivots here. You got 301, and you got a pivot of 287 that I'm watching. You got the high here of last, what is this? The month. Yeah. 292. So far on the monthly is looking good, which is a daily chart. And on the weekly, you're finding support at this 75%, which is that 275, and just trying to break out above here. So far, as long as you hold, what is this? The 50% at 265, you are good. But so far, this looks like it's really holding really good. Yeah, and if it could really push higher, if it's not the 50% here, obviously is going to be this weekly pivot right here of at least 294. I need to switch this up here. I could get an arrow. And lastly, the daily. I got to get used to the laptop. I'm so quick on my desktop. Let's see. US session, we hit our purple pivot line here and failed, which is at 287. Went all the way back. This is an hour chart. Found support at the 75%. You could tell what's important on my chart on the midpoint chart, because the green dash line is the super important one. That's the line in the sand. And then you have these blue ones. That's the 75. Here is the 25. And these are less important. And then the white lines are the highs that it made from the previous range. And then these are the extensions. So once you start getting to the purple, that's when you probably want to lock in profits. But sometimes they blow right through it, depending on the instrument you're trading. But this is typically a line where if you're like long, from here, this is where you probably want to get out when you hit the purple. Not to be greedy. But you find support at the 75, not going back up. You're probably going to test that. But for then tomorrow, you want to at least hold 280, because you can see that it kind of went sideways here the last 2 days, and now we're stepping up. So this is your midpoint, and this is going to be another strong level to watch, which is like 283. 280. It's gonna be a big day tomorrow. Economic news, regards to the affecting the dollars. I guess the market, everything. So stay vigilant, stay focused, trail your stops, and place your stops. Because it's a wild market we're trading. I saw GameStop. Wow, that thing exploded. I bought AMC, and then it kind of came down against me, and I got out. And it was going sideways, and now it exploded back up to like $5 or whatever. So, but anyway, I'm not going to be playing that. I'm going to be focused on the dollar and looking at the euro, the Aussie, and the pound. But hopefully you like this video, and I'll keep you posted on my thoughts on that gas.